Yo guys, how is it going? I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Welcome to episode 18 of our Leicester City career mode here on FIFA 20. Today's episode, we start away at Watford and then end at home to Brighton. And in the last 5 games, we've conceded just 2 goals, which were 2 1-0 losses against Chelsea and Norwich. Other results, 0-0 against Wolves, big 1-0 win at home to Man City, and then in our last game, 0-0 at home to Aston Villa. So if we can maintain a strong defence like we have done in the last 5 games for the rest of the season, we will, of course, have a chance in every single game of picking up at least a point or 3. Because even when we're losing 1-0, we have a chance of picking up a point. 0-0s, of course, we have a chance of grabbing the winning goal and picking up all 3 points. So today we start away at Watford, and I believe they are near the bottom. Yes, they are in 18th place. They've played 28 games, won 6, drawn 7, lost 15, and they have the worst attack in the Premier League this season, scoring just 20 goals. So yeah, we definitely should be picking up the W against Watford, and this Brighton game is of course a big one. At the moment they sit 2 points behind us because of course we want to be climbing away from the teams below us and finishing 7th or higher. So yeah, that Brighton game at the moment as it currently stands is a pretty big game. So we start today at Watford. We are strong favourites. We are going up against the team with the worst attack. So let's go to Vicarage Road and pick up all 3 points. 15 minutes gone, and it is the first corner of the game, and it's not the best of deliveries, and that sums up the game, to be honest. So far it's been absolutely dreadful, and that pass forward from Cleverley also sums up the game so far. But here Tielemans goes down this left hand side, short into Perez. It's a decent pass, but Martinez, the Watford defender, is just too strong. 17 minutes gone, and so far nothing has happened in this game. Cleverley on the ball, decent first time pass into Danny Welbeck, a cross in, and thankfully no Watford man is there, but it does fall here to Pereira. It's a decent run. He lays it off here to Chalobah in quite a bit of space. 21 minutes gone. Chalobah still on the ball. Right, just going to try and make a tackle. Doesn't work out. Cleverley into Andreas Pereira. And Kasper Schmeichel left it like it was going miles wide. How close was it? It was a beautiful first time curling strike. And it doesn't look miles wide, does it? But thankfully it does go wide, and the score remains 0-0. That is the first shot away at goal in this game, and it's come after the 22nd minute. Ayoze Perez out to Gray on this left hand side, into Marlon. Great first touch. Back into Damari Gray, but Vendel is just too strong. Cathcart is messing around with it, and it falls straight to Ndidi. Perez, Marlon, little dink over to Perez. Is it going to work out? No, of course not. Of course not. I think that's the closest we've got to their goal. 37 minutes gone. It's not been a great game whatsoever. But since that Andreas Pereira shot towards goal, that went just wide about... It was on the 22nd minute, weren't it? Yes. On the 22nd minute, Watford have dominated possession, but done nothing with it. But here they go down this left-hand side. Cleverley short into Pereira. Low and hard. Good block. Pereira with the header. And thankfully it's gone wide and out for a goal kick. But yeah, since the 22nd minute, it's been all Watford. Second half not long got underway, and it wasn't a great first half, to be honest. Watford dominated possession since about the 22nd minute. Had a couple of chances away at goal, but other than that, nothing really happened. But we did not do anything in that first 45 minutes. So a big improvement in the second half needed if we want to get anything out of this game. Ben Chilwell with the cross into Ayoze Perez. Does get cleared away only as far as Ndidi. Lovely back heel into Tielemans. First shot away at goal in this whole game, and it comes after the 52nd minute. Blistering strike from Tielemans. But yeah, it's gone comfortably high and wide, but a very good start to the second half. Ricardo Pereira into James Maddison on this right hand side. Overlap from the fullback. Short into Ayoze Perez. This is very good play out to Damari Gray on this left hand side. First time finish from Damari Gray, and he's lashed it past Ben Foster into the top corner. What a blistering start to the second half. A big improvement needed in the second 45 minutes, I said. And so far, so good. Watford 0, Leicester City 1. Chalobah on the ball for Watford, and it's a good tackle. We've won possession back almost immediately. Tielemans into the goal scorer. Ayoze Perez, okay, it's Marlon, sorry. Back into Gray on this left-hand side. Can we double our lead just after opening the scoring? Nope, because it's good defending, but we've won it back straight away once again. Ayoze Perez into Marlon. Right-hand side is James Maddison. Once again, first time finish, but what a save from Ben Foster, denying us a second goal to wrap up this game. 62 minutes gone. Tielemans whips in the cross. It's going to fall here to Damari Gray on the volley. And now it's going to fall to Ndidi. Decent header to keep possession. Damari Gray, lovely header into Tielemans. And he does well to keep possession. Right, we are just going to whip in across. And it's a very good delivery. It's going to fall to James Maddison with the scissor kick. And it's a very good block. What a second half we have had so far. 65 minutes gone, and we are upping the pressure to wrap this game up. The loose ball is going to fall to Marlon. We're going to pull it back into the box, and again it's a good delivery. Good defending in the end, but again we've won possession back straight away. 67 minutes gone. So far in the opening 20 minutes of this second half, we've been better than we were in the whole of the first half. Ricardo Pereira with the cross. It's a very good delivery. Good defensive header, Ndidi. Loads of space here for Tielemans. Into Damari Gray. Decent scoop turn. We do get past the Watford man. Is it going to be 2-0? Good save. It's going to fall here to Marlon with the header towards goal. And it's gone over the crossbar. Can someone tell me, has anyone scored a header on FIFA 20 yet? Because that is probably the closest I've come to scoring a header. Other than that, headers just loop miles over the goal. But 20 minutes left to play, and so far so good from us in this second half. I just really want to grab that second goal and wrap up the 3 points. Ben Chilwell, decent pass into Tielemans. Now Marlon, overlap here from Perez, surely for 2-0. Ayoze Perez into the bottom corner. 2-0, 3 points surely. Just over 15 minutes left to play. We have been absolutely fantastic in the second half so far. Watford 0, Leicester City 2. Folibas on this left-hand side into Decore. 85 minutes gone. Watford looking to grab a goal back in this game. A strike towards goal from Danny Welbeck. And thankfully, it's a simple save for Kasper Schmeichel. But that is the closest Watford have come to scoring in this second half. But only 3 minutes left to play, and surely that is game over. 3 points have been wrapped up. Ayoze Perez, decent pass into Harvey Barnes on this left-hand side. A fantastic cross. It's going to go all the way to the back post and Fisher. And it's a dreadful finish. I think it went out the stadium. But a minute and a half left to play of the 90. And there is surely not enough time for Watford to grab 2 goals. We've picked up all 3 points at Vicarage Road with a brilliant second half display. It was basically a game of 2 halves. Watford were pretty good in the first, but we were even better in the second. So we've kicked off today's episode with 3 points. Let's see if we can make it 6 points from 6 at home to Brighton. Harvey Barnes on the ball. It's decent play from the winger. We're going to play it short into Ndidi. Brilliant block. It falls here to James Maddison. Now Ricardo Pereira. Can we get a cross in? No, we can't. But it's going to be our throw-in anyway. Short into James Maddison. Across now. It's a decent delivery to the back post. And it's good defending. Oh, what a pass from Solly March. But they are eventually going to give the ball away. Ben Chilwell. Loads of space here for Ndidi. Now James Maddison. It's a decent scoop turn. Going to wait for the overlap from Ricardo Pereira and put in a cross. It's a dangerous delivery, but too close to the goalkeeper. 22 minutes gone, and nothing has happened. There's been no chances away at goal. And I think that is the first save of the game from either goalkeeper. Yeah, so far it's been a really, really poor game. Ayoze Perez, loads of space here for Ndidi. Forward to Jamie Vardy, great first touch. Into James Maddison, what a pass for 1-0! Was it a save? Did Ryan save it? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. James Maddison isn't even hitting the target from there. He should be. 27 minutes gone. That is the first chance away at goal, and it should have been 1-0. Ndidi on the ball, forward to Jamie Vardy. It's a decent pass. He does well to keep possession. Ndidi into Ayoze Perez. Now Tielemans. We're going to smash it at goal with Tielemans, but it's a dreadful attempt. 34 minutes gone. And yeah, that shot there sums up the game, to be honest. 10 minutes before the break, and it's still 0-0. Trossard on the ball for Brighton. He's done well to keep possession and find a teammate. Poulsen back into Trossard on his right foot, and it's 1-0 Brighton. What a finish from Trossard. Leicester 0, Brighton 1 after 37 minutes. Wow. Oh, this is a perfect angle as well. Really good play from Poulsen and Trossard. And look at this for a curling finish past Kasper Schmeichel. Brighton have opened the scoring after 37 minutes. Hopefully, this goal is going to bring the game to life. And Trossard with his 8th Premier League goal of the season. Solly March on the ball. Decent pass into the goal scorer. Trossard, he plays it backwards to Mustafi. Back into Trossard. Brighton have started this second half really, really well on the ball. Playing some really good football. Back into Gross. Out to Charlotto on this right-hand side. Oh, it's a brilliant turn. And he does well to find Solly March into Gross. Charlotto through here to Solly March. This is brilliant play from Brighton. Are they going to double their lead? Into Gross, into the box, and Tielemans with a very good tackle. 10 minutes into the second half, and wow, what a start from the away side. And they get the first corner of the second half. Trossard whips it in. It's a decent delivery, but thankfully we do get the ball away, and it falls straight to Harvey Barnes. Into Ayoze Perez, but Augusto gets in the way. Plays it short to Poulsen. Now into the goal scorer, Trossard. It's a decent turn. He's twisting and turning. Plays it short into Solly March. Brilliant save from Kasper Schmeichel. Second corner of the second half incoming. It was brilliant play from Brighton. Oh, it wasn't a save. It was Soyuncu. What a block. Wow. Oh my God. Short into Solly March. Is he going to whip in across? They are upping the pressure to bury this game. Solly March twisting and turning. Plays it short to Trossard. Solly March once again. He's turned it onto his left foot. Look at the space here for Mustafi. Thankfully it is Mustafi and not a better player to have a chance away at goal. Trossard. And thankfully it's a brilliant block from Ricardo Pereira. 63 minutes gone, and finally we get the ball back. What a start to the second half from Brighton. Trossard on the ball into Augusto. Decent pass into Bernardo. Now Trossard once again. This is very good play from Brighton. They've split me open. Trossard is still going. Bernardo goes down off the ball. Now into Augusto with a final attempt towards goal. Now it falls to Poulsen, but thankfully it's a simple save in the end for Kasper Schmeichel. 20 minutes left to play, and I'm going to make a triple sub because we have not been in this second half whatsoever. Vardy off for Marlon, and we are going to bring on Christian Tello and Damari Gray. Harvey Barnes into Jamie Vardy. Oh, it's a fantastic turn to his right hand side as Ayoze Perez back into Jamie Vardy. First time finish from Jamie Vardy over the crossbar. Our best chance since that James Maddison one early in the first half. And Jamie Vardy puts it over the crossbar. And the triple sub has just been made. Christian Tello, Damari Gray and Marlon onto the pitch. So hopefully those three players can make a huge difference in these last 20 minutes. Marlon on the ball, step over, past the defender. Here he goes with his first involvement in the game. What a save from Ryan. It's going to fall to Ayoze Perez. And they get it away for a corner. 15 minutes left to play. The last couple of minutes or so, we have been absolutely brilliant. Right, it's our first corner of the game, I think. Can we equalise? It's a very good delivery. It's up in the air. Who's it going to fall to? It's going to fall to Solly March. Now Damari Gray out to Tielemans on this right-hand side. We are going to try and whip across back in. No, we're not, because it's going to be a throw into Brighton. But 15 minutes left to play, and the triple sub, so far so good. Charlotto into Aaron Moy. 12 minutes left to play. I'll be happy with a point because we haven't been great in this game whatsoever. Brighton haven't been unbelievable. They've been really good on the ball, keeping possession for large parts of this game, but they haven't been creating loads of chances. But they have been the better team. Now Trossard in quite a bit of space here. Here the winger goes. He's still on the ball. It's a fantastic turn short into Poulsen. And thankfully it's a dreadful finish. And with 8 minutes left to play, the score remains 1-0. But it was offside, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. But hopefully, like I said, we can grab at least a point.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Brighton messing around with it at the back, but they've done well to come away with possession. And that's a fantastic pass. No, it's not, because it's overhit. Right, is there time for one last attack in this game for us to grab a point? Ayoze Perez into Marlon, out to Christian Tello on this left-hand side, and it's a fantastic pass. Brilliant turn inside from Christian Tello. Can we pick out a blue shirt? Yes, we can. Tielemans, brilliant save. And that is going to wrap up the game. There is the full-time whistle. Oh my God, Ryan just won Brighton 3 points with that last second save. I'm speechless. Overall, it wasn't a great game. I'd say it was pretty even, to be honest, especially later in the second half. We really stepped up our game and had a few chances away at goal. But overall, Brighton were absolutely brilliant in possession. Kept possession for large parts of that game. But full-time result, Leicester City 0, Brighton 1. So after 31 games, we are in 8th place on 45 points. And I think at the moment, the highest we are going to finish is 7th. But I said if we finish 7th or higher, I will be very, very happy with that. And then in Season 2, we can really push on and aim for a higher spot in the table. At the top of the table are Spurs on 70 points. Liverpool in 2nd on 66 points. Arsenal and Man United have only played 29 games. Arsenal on 58 points and Man United on 57. Chelsea, Man City, Norwich, us, Brighton and Everton completing the top half of the table. At the bottom, Sheffield United still on 21 points, Watford on 25 points and Southampton on 27. But if Southampton pick up a point or 3, of course, in their 31st game of the season, Southampton jump out of the bottom 3 and Crystal Palace drop into the relegation zone. So once again, a patchy episode, a win and then a loss, and that loss against Brighton was a harsh one. We deserved at least a point, and like I've said before, every point counts, so I actually would have been happy with a point at home to Brighton. But on March 18th, 2020, we did sell a player. It was Jamie Vardy. It had to be done. It's such a shame because he has been our main man this season. 12 goals and 6 assists in the Premier League. But his attributes are decreasing and it had to be done. So he has been sold to Inter Milan for £14 million. And of course, at the start of Season 2, when the transfer window opens, £11.5 million will be allocated to our transfer budget. So at the start of Season 2, Jamie Vardy will no longer be a Leicester City player. Like I said, such a shame, but it had to be done. So next episode, away at Everton, and then at home to Crystal Palace. So that is going to wrap up today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day. Peace.